Hi, Scott Senner here with Interlinc Mortgage Cabin Financing, and today we're going to be talking about cryptocurrency and whether or not this can be used for a down payment on a cabin. So this is becoming more and more common. A lot of people have crypto accounts, and these are acceptable sources of funds for a down payment on a cabin, but there's going to be a hard way to do it, and there's an easy way to do it, and that's kind of what I want to cover today. I'll use the example of a customer that we just started the loan process last week. He put a cabin under contract for $625, I think, and he's planning on using a couple $100,000 in cryptocurrency for the down payment on the cabin. So fortunately, before he ever contacted us, he knew that documenting that money might be a little difficult. So he sold off, I think it was exactly right at $200,000 in cryptocurrency and transferred that funds over to his personal savings account, because as a lender, whether it's us or anybody else, they're going to have to source a large deposit like that. So when that money hits that account, it's going to show that it came from his crypto.com account, and it's obviously crypto funds. I think it was Bitcoin. I'm not sure if it's Bitcoin or Dogecoin, but it's one of those. It doesn't really matter. But anyway, the funds are an acceptable source, but once it hit his account, we'd have to document a money trail of where that came from, which can be really a pain in the butt for us and for him. So since we're not closing on his cabin until the end of August, he's going to need to provide to us his June bank statement and his July bank statement for proof of funds to close on the cabin. He sold that Bitcoin back in May, and so that money hit his savings account in May. So since I'm not going to be asking him for a May bank statement, when I do get his bank statements for June and July, that large deposit is already going to be in that account. So it's already sourced and seasoned, as we call it, meaning I'm not going to have to worry about where it came from in the first place. Sorry about that. Making it a lot easier for him, a lot easier for us. And so basically, if you plan on selling crypto funds to use as a down payment, do some pre-planning and try to get that money in your savings account or a traditional investment vehicle at least 2 months before you're going to be talking to your lender and giving that lender bank statements. Again, it's an acceptable source of funds, but it still is not part of the mainstream, and documenting that money is a little bit challenging for the lender and for the borrower. So basically, just do yourself a favor, get that money in a traditional investment vehicle at least 2 months before you're going to be talking to your lender, and you'll be thankful that you did, and your lender is going to thank you as well. So if you have any questions on how that works, please don't hesitate to reach out, and my team and I'll be happy to help you out. Thanks. Bye.